You are looking at what I call skills from your highs, and we start with a song. Bind us together, Lord, bind us together with cords that cannot be broken. Bind us together, Lord, bind us together, Lord, bind us together in love. This is a song I recommend that you sing with your spouse, and if you're in courtship, make sure that during your prayer time, you sing it together. Uh, when I was also cutting my wife, we used to sing the song, and I think it's really very helpful. It's a good confession. This is because marriage is, you know, facing a lot of buffeting from every angle. Um, what you find is that some of the principles that God has put in place for marriage is being challenged. One of them is Ephesians 5:22. Wives, submit to your own husbands as to the Lord. A lot of modern wives are completely against this scripture. If they had a way of, getting rid of it, they would. In fact, if you look at some of the vows, women are tweaking those vows. For instance, of course, the latest is Meghan Markle during her wedding to Prince Harry. She didn't want to vow to obey, but she's not the only one. I mean, this is something that is happening, and it's quite problematic. In fact, uh, for husbands, for Christian husbands, let me tell you the bad news first. The bad news is, you know, this issue of wives submit to your husbands. If you expect that everything you tell your wife she will do, forget it. You can take it from me. I've been married for over a quarter of a century. So you need to, just like every other promise of God, you need to put this into existence in your home and your marriage. So that's the good news. The bad news is that you are not going to get automatic submission. You need God's wisdom to be able to get that submission, and you need to also make it a prayer point until it happens. That is the good news. So we need to fight back with prayer so that our home and our marriages, can actually be an example of the believers, and we can begin to enjoy days of heaven on earth.